Hey everyone, welcome to their first person gameplay commentary. My name is Drybear and this time around I'm playing Anhur. Oh man, this guy, he's a range physical damage dealer. He's the second to last god that was released by High Res and he's got some oomph. I mean, he's not like the other physical carries, the range physical carries, where late game he's more of just a left click kind of god where he just kind of smacks you down. He has more power and he's more of a mid game strong player as well. This game, I wanted to get mid, and I'm hoping that Hebo heard me because he wasn't really responsive. So we'll see where he goes. Go right, go right. Oh, he's going right. All right, so I'm going mid this game. Anhur's actually really strong mid. I think he's one of the more powerful non-mage mids, especially since most characters that go mid are mages, squishy, and he has a lot of physical power, physical oomph, like I said earlier. Okay, so his abilities, his passive is cripple, so every time he hits anyone with a basic attack, he reduces the physical power that they have by 20% for 3 seconds, which makes him really strong against other physical carries, reduces the damage that they do. His first ability is called Shifting Sands. This is a ground targeted ability. It summons an obelisk at the location at the center of the circle, but on the edge of the circle is sand, and anytime enemies pass through that sand, they're slowed. And at level 1, it's 20%. It goes up to 40%, and also the damage that he deals to them in the sand increases. So it's good for taking out the Gold Fury or the I need to go over there and help them. I'm going to pick up my second ability, which is called Impale. It's a skill shot attack. It's a spear that travels through minions and hits gods and does physical damage and knocks gods back. If they get knocked into any physical terrain, like a wall or a tree, or even the obelisk that he summons, they will take damage and be stunned for 2 seconds. And then his third ability is a leap, but it's not really a standard leap. Basically, I'm just here to make sure that nothing really bad happens, because mid is missing and they're kind of getting frisky. I'm assuming these people know each other. That's why they're kind of traveling together in the woods, in the dark woods alone. I'm going mid, and it looked like I saw Hebo go mid. Yeah. Could be Bastet, I don't know. I think the Vampiric Shroud that I have is really good. Okay. Alright, these guys are getting crazy. I don't know if they want my help or not. I actually, I had a hard drive fail a couple days ago, and that's why I haven't been posting videos. And also that's why I have tooltips on right now, and I have kind of some weird settings. So I probably have to fix this after this game. Kind of slow movement. So his third ability is a leap, but it's not a standard leap. It's a little bit slower of a animation and completion animation, so it's not really meant for high mobility, although it can be used to clear areas. I'm going to pick it up second, just in case something gets hairy or get ganked by a jungler. Are they even jungling? They don't even have a jungler. Okay. And what happens is when you land, it pushes all enemies attacked, all enemies hit away from the center of the land. So if I landed behind him, it'll launch him forward. If I land in front of him, it'll launch him back. This is really useful for knocking people closer. I might combo him. I've only played Anhur a couple times. Anhur is actually really good at clearing waves. That's why I think he's pretty good at mid. When the minions line up, he can land his Impale and knock everyone back. This guy's getting really aggressive, but does he have meditation? He doesn't. He doesn't really have the mana to keep this up, so I'm kind of just chilling. My first ability I picked up, or first item I picked up, was Vampiric Shroud, which has lifesteal, health regeneration, and mana regeneration. And my team's just getting crazy right now. You can see how it hit him, did physical damage, and knocks him back. If it knocked him into a wall, he would take a stun for 2 seconds. And that's kind of part of Anhur's skill set, is being able to stun people. You can see how my regeneration is just so high in mana and health. Plus the lifesteal from attacking makes me so sustainable in the mid lane versus mages, where they're kind of counting on the fact that I'm going to be squishy, but since I'm not, they're going to run out of mana if they don't bring meditation or anything like that. He's just kind of trying to clear these waves, and it's not really working out too well for him. And then my ultimate is called Desert Fury? Desert Fury. And basically it's kind of like Anubis's ult, except that it's you can move while you're doing it. You don't have to stand still. So it's just he throws a whole bunch of spears in a row. Just right here. It's just like Anubis's ult, but he throws a whole bunch of spears in a row, and that changes things for a couple reasons. One, you that does a lot of damage. One, they're throwing physical projectiles, so you kind of have to lead them a little bit as you're using it. Since they do have a travel time, it's not just a giant laser. If this guy sticks around, I'm just gonna kill him. Which he might. He should go home. He has no mana, no HP. If he comes back out in the lane, I'm just gonna kill him. Right lane is doing... Oh, God. They both died twice. This ain't so good. Alright, so this guy probably shouldn't be here. He's gonna come out, and I'll wait for him to try and harass. He's been doing it the whole game. So I'll wait. Come on, buddy. He wants to push this lane as well. I think he knows he's in a bad position. So he's probably just gonna hang out. You can see that's the ultimate right there. It's basically just a whole bunch of spears in a line. You kind of have to lead it a little bit as you throw it, but it does some pretty significant damage. And this is the reason why I think Anhur's more of a mid-game physical range DPS, just because he doesn't really have any steroid abilities. He doesn't have anything that increases damage or attack speed or anything like that. So he's not really like item-based. So if you get just raw damage on him, and that's how I build him, you can get some pretty high damage numbers, and it affects his abilities. I mean, that the ability I just threw, the Impale, I can get that up to 400 or 500 damage just from that with physical damage. So it's pretty good. I'm wondering, yeah, they need some help. I need to get over there. Trying to do this right here. Ugh. These steps are popping up. Like I said, my hard drive fried, so I had to reinstall everything, reformat. And I lost a lot of footage as well, so hopefully it doesn't affect anything. I need to push this back, and then I'm going to go attack the right lane and help them do all that. I still have the mana regeneration. I still have the HP regeneration. Look at that. Really easy clear. This guy's getting antsy. Okay, alrighty. I think. Do you guys know what he wants? Can anyone tell me what he wants? He might want me to do something. I just don't know what.
Your right tower is under attack.
Okay. They don't want to participate. That's okay. I'm going to leave, like I'm going to go back to mid, and if they try to stick around, I'll just try and kill them. They seem like they're doing really well, so... Oh, they're behind the tower. I might be able to come behind. I don't know if they're going to know. Hebo's pushing my tower. This is a problem where if you spend too much time in another lane, then your lane goes down. But I think I can kill this Bastet if I plan it right. I don't think she sees me. Oh. Well, it kind of sucks if you miss. So I max out the obelisk second. I like the slow a lot, and the leap, unlike other leaps in the game, it doesn't really scale and damage very well. The scaling from items is pretty poor, and the base damage is also pretty poor. Hebo's here killing. These guys are not doing so hot. That's really bad. This right lane isn't doing too well, and this is actually my first game of the day, so I'm not doing too well myself either, but sheesh. 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 It's okay. Looks like left lane is doing pretty well. Well, they're not doing poorly. I guess that's the highlight of the day. Right lane's feeding pretty hard. We're behind by about 2k, so it's not too bad.
An ally has been slain.
Gonna try and clear this back. I think my best bet here. So when you have a team that isn't doing too well, you need to decide whether it'd be better for you to focus on their lane, trying to help them come back, or you just need to increase your lead and try and just make you even stronger than they're getting by feeding off your teammates. And I'm thinking I might just do that. I might just sit here and farm, get some really good items, spend some time there. But if I spend too much time there, I'm just going to be as behind as they are. So it seems like left lane's doing okay, and I'm stopping mid. Mid has already died once. He got a kill, but he's not that cut up. He's obviously not too good at landing skill shots either, so that's pretty good. Okay, can these guys... Jesus. Artemis is full HP, full mana. Hebo might have told him that I'm coming. Who knows? And they're pretty close to the tower. I don't know if I can do anything here. Oh boy. Oh, that sucks. Can't see it. If he made it past me or not. He might have saw me. He did. And Hebo's back. Wow. She is so fed. Jesus, 6-0. That's incredible. My mind is blown. I'm gonna need some lifesteal this game because they're getting pretty strong. I'd actually get an Aegis Amulet. This is gonna be a rough game already, I can tell. And I'm not playing so hot. It's always a downside when you're not playing your best, and then you realize that your entire team is not playing their best either. So it's kind of like this huge mess that comes out. God, they're dying on their tower. Wow, some serious stuff. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I think I'm just gonna push down mid, and then as long as the mid tower's down, I'll be able to roam completely. I'm just gonna do that.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower has been destroyed.
There goes right tower. I just need to further my advantage. So as long as I can get ahead of, I mean, I probably won't get ahead of Artemis because she has what, 6 kills, 7 kills. She's getting pretty strong, but I can push this in. Right lane might be coming over to me. I think they backed because they were all out of mana. So we'll see how this is. Right lane's just not doing too good, man. We're 4-13. Cupid's 2-4. I guess he's getting some kills. Hebo is just not doing too well. He probably should have had more defensive. I talked about this in my Q&A video, and probably some of my other commentaries as well. It's really important to recognize whether or not you have the kill potential in the lane, and if you decide you don't have the kill potential, then there's no reason to go offensive at all. If you don't feel like you can kill anyone, and then you should just kind of let it happen. Just get the defensive items, farm what you can, and don't give up anything. As long as you don't give up anything in the lane, you can come back in the mid game. So that's a big part of being able to play this game. Oh my god, is he still asking? They're pushed up pretty far. I'm gonna have to walk through minions. I'm gonna wait for the minion wave to hit. He's just gonna get away. I don't think I can grab anything here. But taking out Artemis, you see how like I had an option there to attack either one of them, and I just went straight for Artemis just because she's so fed. She needs to die. I mean, she's not really buying anything. I don't know why she got level 1 Deathbringer. It's really expensive, and it doesn't really provide as much as you could with other items. But I mean, I think she's planning on finishing it eventually. Take that out. Left lane's push up. And this is kind of the main role of being a mid player, is you kind of have to go back and forth and bounce. Make sure your lane is always pushed so the mid player doesn't take out your tower. But then you need to go back and forth and make sure you take out lanes that are pushed, anyone that's getting too aggressive, anything like that. So I kind of need them to participate here, which they're not doing. Hopefully, as long as I don't get hit by a freeze here. Jesus. I don't know if I should chase that all the way. I mean, that was pretty... As soon as T-Bo showed up, we were in a bad spot. Pretty bad spot there. This is getting pretty intense because no one's really doing anything well and no one's really committing. I don't know. I'm just gonna die. Just gonna die. Just gonna die. Artemis is really the only one who's ahead of me right now, so I'm doing okay for my lane. I should have Cupid. Get out of there, man. Get out of there. Hopefully they're chasing him all the way. They might be. They might not be. I don't know. Artemis is there with no mana, with some HP. So hopefully I can catch her trying to back or anything. I saw her over here somewhere. I don't know if she's gonna go. Okay, she's gonna go back to farming. I do have my ultimate. I have an Aegis Amulet, so I might be able to stop her boar. Well then. I'm just kind of in the mode where I'm expecting no one to really do anything, so I kind of figured I had to clean that kill up. I didn't expect Hebo to do that, so it's fine. Left lane's pushed up way too far. Hopefully they can get something there, but I don't know where Hebo is. I might take the opportunity here to push, especially with this big wave. Really strong clearing power. Hebo's over there. He's attacking Cupid. That's where I just saw him right now, so I'm going to try and intercept him in the jungle. I do have my Aegis Amulet, which means if I can pop that right when he uses his ultimate, the Tsunami Wave, I can pretty much take him out. That's a great deal of his damage at this point, so... Probably should have chased right into the jungle, but okay, that's good. As long as he gets that kill. Finish off my Devourer's Gloves. These give you physical power, physical lifesteal, and it's a stacking effect for more physical power, more physical lifesteal. It's not as much as the Soul Eater's 25%, but he doesn't really need attack speed. He's more like a big, strong, boom kind of character, so I try to build as much physical power as I can to affect my abilities. He's not really an auto attacker as some of the other carriers like Cupid or Artemis or anything like that. If we go to attack Artemis, they might follow. Here they are. Isn't gonna do anything to me. I don't know why he's doing that. Wondering if I can. Whew. Blocked it perfectly there, but he's just gonna get away because I missed the skill shot. That's kind of my fault. Not kind of, it is my fault. But they're kind of missing, but I really want to get this gold. We really need this advantage here. Okay, he's just gonna wander off into the jungle by himself after feeding the entire game, which is really the best strategy there is. And down. I mean, really, guys, if you're behind like this, there's no reason for you to be wandering. You need to take as many precautions as you can to live and survive. Here comes the ultimate. Here it goes. This will knock him back. I'm gonna need to plan that a little better. So definitely making a comeback here. As long as we stick together, I really need to be with them at all times. Try and help them take back whatever advantage they had. Artemis is still pretty fed, 7-2, but he's not really farming too well now. 6-3 on Hebo. Hebo's dying a lot though. I think I'm just gonna take this. Cupid's going, but is Cupid gonna get her? I don't know if I'll get. Oh, there's no tower. I might be able to get her. If she's not paying attention. I'm at ultimate as well, so this is a good pick for me if I can get there in time. She's about to pass. There she is. Hopefully she didn't see me and she just... Oh, there's Bastet. I don't know if I can take this. Bastet might actually be able to kill me with her. I'm gonna walk right by her, I guess. I don't know if we can fight this.
Retreat.
I don't think we can. Yeah. So next, I think I'm just going to get more damage. I'm missing like everything today. I need to pretty much dodge everything here. I was really trying to go in there because I was thinking that my allies had an opportunity, but I really need to be in the mindset that they're not going to contribute much here. So, I'm just going to go straight for a Deathbringer. Still try and get more damage. I might go for defense, but the thing is like my allies aren't really giving me the opportunity right now to go for defense. Because if I go for defense at all, we don't really have any damage. I mean, I'm pretty much forced into a hard defense build, which means I have to be really careful with my positioning. I need to buy some beads as well. What sucked there is I was going to leap out of all their effects, but right when the leap animation started, the boar charged me. And it stopped it from happening, which means I got stuck in the Cupid's ultimate, which means I got mesmerized, and then I got stunned, and then it was just pretty much all downhill from there. I mean, it was really hard to come back from that. That was really good timing from Artemis. I don't know if it was intentional, but it really, really kind of screwed me over. And we're doing okay. We're only down by just under 3k gold, so we're starting to pull this back. I mean, it's still not a huge advantage for them. You see the power there. My Impale right now does just over 400 damage. I don't know if we can do this because they're all mid. If they decide to come over, we'll die. Yeah, that's a good idea. But we need to be careful because if they wander in here, we're only 3.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your
I don't know
middle
if they saw
tower
him.
has been destroyed. Defend middle lane.
Come on.
Group up.
I really want them to contribute here. It's really important that we work together. We need all 5.
An enemy has been
Doing some good stuff there. I might just go straight for Cupid.
under attack. Your middle Phoenix. Your right tower.
Starting to come back. We really need to work together, and as long as we group up and stay as 5 when they're not 5, we'll be able to take this. We have some pretty strong push. Bastet's still a big threat, but not on the tower. On the tower, I think I'm just gonna get back. Or I might go farm, I don't know. But I'm not really in a good position here. That boar is killing me. I think I'm gonna get beads now. Just because that boar keeps hitting me and there's not a whole lot you can do about it besides beads. So as long as those are up, I can take that down. I really wish you could change those positions. I like having my beads on F. See, we're on the back foot. As long as we're just kind of overcommitting, we need to be taking the advantages that we have and not overcommit. As long as we do that, we'll be okay. We're starting to close the gap. Actually, no, mine. It's about still 3k. It's over 3k, actually. When you're jungling, you want to turn around like I am right now and face out so that no one can come behind you and set up an ambush or anything like that. Kind of like right here. So she kind of got a little eager there. I don't know if she can do that by herself.
You have slain an enemy. Tactical fury.
She kind of got stuck there and I pinned her to the wall. I really what I wanted to do with that obelisk is cut her off from being able to do anything. He's kind of stuck. There's not a whole lot he can do here. I really need to get that mana, but I think everyone else does as well. I might just take it if it's up. Okay.
You have
It's down.
slain an enemy. Retreat middle lane.
There's no reason to get greedy. If we're all together, if I can come behind. No, they're kind of pushing her back. So this is turning out to be a better game than I thought it was going to be. We're kind of sticking together. Yeah, Bastet's going to back when she sees me. I think she's still stung from that last solo she tried to get. If I have enough for a combo, I can probably just kill her if she steps up too far. Which she might. If we back off a bit, she might step up. Basically, the combo on her, what you want to do is you want to throw the obelisk right behind them. And if they're directly in line with you, you can immediately follow up with an Impale, which knocks them into obelisk and stuns them. But I'm by myself, so I'm going to follow my own advice. Looks like they're taking out Gold Fury, and hopefully they have enough to take it themselves. Yeah, looks like they do. So I'm going to keep building damage. I might go for an attack speed item. I might go for Executioner after I finish this Deathbringer. Just because it's really good to have some attack speed, and they're getting some defense. Emir especially, it'd be nice to burn down Emir, but even when they don't have a bar, I mean, in general, you see, look at my bar. Yes, yeah, I have no bar, but up here I have 60 physical protection. So even with no defense, I still have 60 physical protection, which reduces. I don't know if there's a way to know. I don't know if they've put it in yet. Yeah, I don't think so. But it's a percentage reduction. I think it's between 20 and 30% reduction. So if you get an executioner which reduces their physical protection by 60, you can easily just get rid of all their physical protections, like 100%. Like if they have 60 physical protection, it reduces it down to 0, which means you're basically doing true damage. So I think I can come over here. Oh, she's gone.
Retreat!
They're noticed. Shooting Mirror's gonna come over.
Your team has destroyed a enemy tower. An ally has been slain.
She might use a boar, but I have beads, so... Yeah, he just shot right when I leave. That sucks. He's saying that I saved that Bastet by knocking her backwards, but basically we just needed damage.
Retreat!
Yeah, we basically can't fight this. I swear to God, every game I play as an American hero Hebo that just rampages around. They retreated. I don't know if we can pull this off. Oh, they had a lever. That sucks. Getting a little greedy there. Not much we can do. Best I can do is just take out this tower so we have somewhere to retreat to when he's done being a crazy nigga. Crazy mofo. There's a retreat. Wow. So I guess they had a lever, that's why they surrendered, but that wasn't really anything that we could do about that. It was a rough early game, but we cleaned up in the end. Turned out to be okay. So that's my Anhur game, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in my other videos.